Okay.
If I'm any good at my job at all, the stream just started.
I
Okay.
think you're excellent at your job.
All right. Well, I don't think there's any reason to suspect that, but the stream did start.
Okay.
So in this case, at least, 100% success rate. You might say the best to ever do it, and I don't think anyone could really argue with you.
Okay.
I think it would be against against the law if they did.
Okay, I appreciate. Let me get into the stream, get the link so I can put it on the thing. I appreciate how I have no idea what we're doing, and that the title you chose does not make it clear. I have no idea
I appreciate
what
that
we're
too.
doing today. She refuses to tell me.
Correct. Yeah. That's the vibe. It's adversarial, but I don't think it counts as aggressive behavior, so you can't get me banned from BGA over it.
Okay.
I'm walking that line very carefully.
You are. All right, so 1, 2. Okay, well, I will.
Woo, Saturday stream.
This cost me 1 eyeball. All right, let me let me rotate.
There is absolutely room for the 3 boards to be next to each other. BGA, what the hell are you doing? We could be able to see all of the everything here, and instead we're not. Okay. Howdy, Daedalus Dream Journal. We're doing bad. We're both. I'm kind of sick and she's kind of injured, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I slept on my neck wrong, and it's just
that's a really easy thing to do when you get to our age. Sometimes you go to sleep and you just wake up injured.
Yeah. So we're playing Patchwork today.
We're playing Patchwork today, the Halloween edition of Patchwork. Because we wanted a little change of pace.
Yeah.
I was a little caught off guard by how many exposed eyeballs there were, so I guess content warning, y'all. Eyeballs. Okay, obviously I am not in a great position to pick a patch with my 1 remaining eyeball, so I will simply advance and pass selection over to you. So for those of you not familiar with Patchwork, this is the first time we played Patchwork. We're Tyrio, I liked that first episode of Gastronauts very much. This is a classic here, Patchwork. A classic Uwe Rosenberg 2-player game. I don't know why I just said his name like a French chef. Where we are trying to cover our quilts with patches from this surrounding group of patches, and we must pay for them in spooky eyeballs because we're playing the Halloweenist version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I can do nothing but advance. All of the patches are still too expensive for me. And so I hit the first income marker with only a single eyeball income.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I must advance as well.
So each of the patches has a cost to be paid in eyeballs, and a number of spaces that it moves our token forward on the time track here. And it covers a certain number of spaces on our board, and any eyeballs that are on the piece function as income. Whenever our time token passes one of the eyeballs on the time track, we get an eyeball for each eyeball on our quilt. So I have 6 right now. I think I am definitely making a pick. I think we can cover a lot of ground with this friend. Like right hereabouts. Oops, let me maybe lay that out like that. Yeah, as you can see, that'll move my my token forward. One thing I like about this is it actually has my preferred player color. Not that many board games have an orange.
Once again, I've done a very bad job this game. I must now advance again because I can't afford anything. Now remind me, is randomized the patches?
The order of the patches, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this like
So
high price glut that we've had at the start of the board is just unusual. It's just an unusual thing. So if you can't afford to buy any of the patches, as I cannot, or if you just don't want to buy any of the patches, you can instead just advance your time token to the space in front of your opponent's time token, and pick up an eyeball for every space that you move in such a way. And we will additionally gain 2 eyeballs because we're crossing an income marker here. And the game ends when everybody's token has reached the center of the time void, the horrifying time void. Gosh, gummy eyeballs, gummy anything sounds pretty good right now. We have gummies, Amabel. We have gummies.
do we?
Yeah, I still have those disgusting worms.
Oh yeah, no, I hate those.
I'm enjoying them though. I bought gummy worms that are too sour for human consumption, and Amabel thinks that's a bad thing.
I'm not really a sour candies kind of gal. And yes, Stephanie, Saturday stream. Sorry about that.
To be clear, they do hurt. It hurts to eat them, but I like it very much. So yeah, we have a Saturday stream today because Amabel is not going to be with us at normal stream time. I begged her to be here.
Yeah, I know.
To keep traditions alive for the sake of the audience. And she said, "No, I hate those fuckers. I would never do that. Screw them." And then she did a 1080, and it was very it really drove the point home. I forgot to include at the beginning of the story. She was on her half pipe while we were having the conversation.
What's a half pipe?
Weezer did a song about it, I'm sorry. That joke is too stupid even for me. Are we allowed to mirror the pieces? We are allowed to mirror the pieces. Okay. I was gonna say I thought I fucked this up, but I didn't really. So I'm gonna put this right here.
Weezer is like a new metal band, right?
I mean, that's a pretty sick burn on Weezer, and so I do have to applaud it. So you may have noticed I left a little gap there. There is an award for the first player to completely fill a 7x7 area. But there are also there are these little 1-tile patches on the time track for whoever can reach them first. I'm relying on pulling one of those to fill this little gap that I've created.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So this has 2 eyes on it. I mean, that has 3. You know what? We're doing this. We're doing this. And I'm gonna put it. So this is 7 tall right here. Yeah, we'll put it right there. I'm building up my incomes.
Okay.
I have, however, given you a lot of space to work with. So whichever player is furthest back on the time track is the player whose turn it is. So if Amabel makes a move that doesn't push her past my time token, she'll get to go again and again. But of course, she has only a limited supply of spooky eyeballs with which to make plays here.
Okay, but I could do... Alright, so if I do...
I like the way you've only selected pieces where their eyes kind of look like... They kind of give the impression of the thing being alive. Like the eyes on the pieces are laid out like they're creatures. It does give the whole thing a sort of a whimsical vibe, I guess.
Oh shit, I have another... Okay. But I don't have any eyeballs left, so I'm just gonna have to advance.
Yeah, I I have a very strong pareidolia engine going. I can see a face in just about anything. You know, let's take... this is awkward. This is not the moment where I want you to be one space ahead of me, you monster. All right. Sorry, let me mirror this over to here. So see, I'm going to go past her, and then she's going to be able to go get the extra special patch.
I could do that. But that just is a 1x1 square. There's nothing.
Yeah. Whether or not it's valuable to you does depend to some degree on how you have constructed your shape.
All right.
You thinking this 2-2 is maybe worth the pickup?
Yeah.
It does do some good stuff for you. Okay, well, I'm happy to have that. I only have 6. But, you know, honestly, this thing that costs 6 is pretty good in my shape. Yeah, I think I feel all right about that. So that'll move me forward over the patch, and that patch is going to go right there, obviously. I would unironically really like this quilt. They should set up a thing like the Jackbox t-shirt games have, where you can, at the end of the game, you can order the quilt you made. Whew. So yeah, Amabel's injured. I'm a little sick. I apologize if the stream might be a little low energy today. I'm just gonna have to walk up a little bit here. I'm out of juice. Delicious juicy eyeball juice.
I must do the same.
Okay, we're getting.
That's a little better.
We're getting close here to like reasonable 7x7 territory. My hand is twitching, which is not. It does not bode well for the second part of the stream, which Amabel will tell you she's very upset about because she does not know what it is, and I refuse to tell her.
Upset's not really the word I would use.
Although I might say one could perhaps make a guess.
I don't see how.
I gave you all the clues, etc. Is there a normal SB sick? Am I sickly? Is that like a thing?
You are. I wouldn't say you are sickly. I would say you are frequently.
Yeah.
What is the word I'm looking for?
I'm not sure.
Hang on. Let me place my patch here.
Is it frail? Am I frail?
You are. I mean, you have some medical issues. I wouldn't say you are frequently sick.
It is true. I do have conditions. There are things that are wrong with me.
You come from conditions.
I come from circumstances. I grew up into conditions. Was never my intent.
5. Okay, I could take that for 5. Or I could just do the... You know, I will do the advance in this case.
Okay, interesting. So I only have 6 eyeballs. I can only take one of these pieces. Do I actually think that's a good piece for me? I guess the answer to that question comes down to whether or not I'm going to get a patch, doesn't it? And unfortunately, picking that piece up would mean that I do not get this next patch. I guess I probably don't get this next patch anyway, huh?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. All right, well. I feel like I'm always really struggling to get patches when we play this. We've only played this. This will be the second time. But I feel like it's always a challenge with you. You position yourself very well. You're a very tactical player.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Not just here, in board games in general. Yeah, I need to get my flu shot. I have not done that. I don't know what's wrong. Honestly, it might be something I ate. It's definitely kind of stomachy type stuff. Oh, look at you.
All right. I have 7. Okay. Well, then I could just take that.
Oi.
Okay. 6.
Okay. So if I land on your space, I'm still the back player, right?
You're still the back player, yeah.
All right. You left me with a piece that does move me 5 spaces.
Yeah.
So we're going to take that. Wait, I don't want to flip this. I want to rotate it. There we go. So that'll let me take income and still be the next person to play. And then I will...
Oh, you're getting into 7x7, aren't you? Good job.
I don't know that I am, actually.
Yeah?
Because I can't take any of these pieces.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Wait, why can't you?
I literally can't take the cross-shaped one of the H because they don't fit on my board. And the other one doesn't move me far enough to... It moves me to this space before the patch.
Oh, no. Oh, baby.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Well, I guess I'll take the one that I have to take because it's the only one that fits on my board. So I'm going to flip this and align it like that. Yeah, so this for those who are not counting, this here is a 7x7 block that is missing a single square. I think you might have beaten me. I think you might get me here.
Okay. Well, let's see. So if I take this one and I put it here.
Yeah, their decision to put the other player's board so far down that you can't see their board and the pieces at the same time really sucks. I think it's a terrible... I think there's... BGA in general, the UIs are just really bad for no reason.
Oh, I'm still 1 shy.
Yeah, but you're gonna get the other patch.
Maybe.
I can't get it. Once again, we've created a situation where I cannot move to the patch. In fact, all I can do is advance. These patches are all out of my price range. And now I have 1 million eyeballs, just like in real life, but also just like in real life, I cannot use them in any meaningful way. Here's the problem. They're all facing forward. Binocular vision is a pretty big deal. When you add the 10th eyeball, you don't really gain that much, it turns out. So yeah, you get your 7x7. You have really good board coverage. So at the end of the game, every space on your board that is still open is negative points. You also gain points for the number of eyeballs you have in your supply, and you can see there's 1 less income hit right before the end of the game. I think... So this costs 9. And I think, given how much space is left on the board, it's worse than just taking this. Because I'm paying 8 extra points for 2 extra income, and yeah, we'll just take this one. And does it matter how I put it down? I don't think it does. Oh, well, actually, yeah, I can... If I turn it like this, I can tuck it into the corner here. That's pretty good. Okay, that lets me take one more piece before the game ends, so I can cover some something. Yeah, I do believe you're doing very well here. Pretty good.
All right, can I take anything else? I can take this one, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awkward. Because this third piece here is negative points, right? Isn't the scoring? It's 1. You lose 1 point for every open space.
I think so.
So paying 7 eyeballs for a 5 with +1 income on it is negative 1 point overall. I'm better off just advancing and taking 1 extra eyeball. She sure does.
Okay, what was the...
It was 8 to -5.
Oh, okay.
The swing of the 7x7 was almost exactly enough to fix it. It would have been, you would have had 1 and I would have had 2 if I'd managed to get that. Very
that was fun. That
very.
was a fun time.
This game is great. Patchwork is a great game. The default version of it obviously is played on a quilt with buttons instead of eyeballs. It is not always so deeply horrifying, but you know.
The only go-to Rosenberg game.
First of all, 'tis the season. Secondly, what are you doing? Was that supposed to be? Are you trying to rile me up or the viewers, or where's that coming from?
I'm just being silly, because I really admire a lot of Rosenberg's designs, particularly.
Yeah, this is one of the better ones. I definitely agree. I think my favorites are still sort of like Glass Road and Feast for Odin.
So I really like, you introduced me to Glass Road, and I really wish we could play that more often, but you really need to have you need 3 or 4 people.
I think Glass Road works fine as a 2-player game, but it is a different game than it is as 3 or 4.
Yeah. Whereas something like Agricola, I played a lot of Agricola. I played a lot of Le Havre is probably my favorite. Those work really well at lower player counts as well as higher player counts.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I like Caverna. Have you played Fields of Arle? Which is a specifically 2-player game?
I haven't. In his 2-player line, I played the Le Havre 2-player one once, and I played the Agricola animal-based one.
Okay.
Yeah. What is our music we're listening to today?
Why it's this thing that's on the screen already before you even asked, as though I were a professional at my job. Thank you. We're working through this 12 hours of October road music. Listen, the Relaxed Movement, they do the thing. They do the thing we need them to do, and we love them for it. All right, let me swap the screen over here.
All right. While you're doing that, I will fill time.
Let's prepare for the actual stream. That was the pre-stream. Thanks for showing up, kids. We hope that y'all enjoyed it on account of how rad it was.
Yeah.
And not for any other reason, any other forbidden reason for enjoyment.
Stephanie says, Amabel will write this down in her calendar as a day to remember. She won a board game against SB.
Hold on now. Don't feed her fucking victim complex She beats me at games all the time. And then whenever we play with other people, she's like, oh, she always wins. Let's all make sure to gang up on her and prevent her from playing the game or having fun.
Okay. Two things. First of all,
there is a brutal metagame at our tables, and I feel very targeted by it.
First of all, I don't feel like I have a victim complex. You do win more often than I do, especially with the kind of games we tend to play, because your brain is better at them, better suited for them than mine is. I still win sometimes, and I still give as good as I can. Also, I don't feel like I'm at the table telling people to gang up on you. I don't feel like I'm just kind of minding my own business. Trying to do a lot of buildings or what?
This is the sound of doubt. I'm pressing X to doubt, like that man in that video game.
Is that heavy rain?
It is not.
You press X to.
Some of y'all already.
Oh, you press X to Jason there.
Some of y'all heard it. Some of y'all probably recognize that sound. But here it is. Here's what today is. I just want to play Hitman.
Okay. All right.
Amabel has seen a little bit of Hitman. It's just been a while since I played it, and I think it's a fun, rad game. So we're just gonna play a little Freelancer.
All right.
So Amabel, do you have any? Feel free to ask me whatever questions, or Hitman is a game with a long and storied history. I have been playing Hitman games since the very first one. Since the very first one was the only one that existed. That was a very different time for the series in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
That first Hitman game came out in like 1994, 93, somewhere around there. It's an old series.
Excellent.
It's an old series, and I'm an old bitch.
The urge to do a little interior decorating.
Have they always been goofy?
Oh, everything's red and shiny. Apparently I'm in the middle of, I don't know where we were or what we were doing, but we're just gonna continue from there. Have they always been goofy? The answer is kind of. There's always been a humor to them, but it wasn't always the same humor. It has occasionally been very puerile. So we got to pick a campaign here to start. We got to select a type of target to work against.
All right.
We're picking a crime syndicate to go up against here, basically.
Okay.
And you can see the types of objectives that we will get in the lower left there. So we can go for a sort of an environmental focus here. No, wait, here we go. Here's back. How about this? How about just some classic assassin shit? Berlin, right. Chongqing, Miami. These are good maps. This is a winner.
Existence 15 says that they rewatched some renowned explorers and wanted to know if you ever played the last update. I am engaging with chat.
Maybe I played the last update. It's been so long since I thought about it. I honestly couldn't tell you. Boy, this is in some kind of hardcore mode. I don't remember how it
sounds like you.
I was pretty good at this way back when. We're gonna do this. This is the plan.
Okay.
We're going to Miami. We will have 2 targets. So this is the procedurally generated targets mode.
Mm-hmm.
It is not classic Hitman. We will get some extra money if we can poison a target, if we can get a fiber wire kill, and if we can eliminate some guards with a sniper rifle. Book that flight. Let's see what tools we have available. We're going over to the big wall of hitting tools. Let's see here. I have a fancy emetic dart gun. I do have some fiber wire. I mean, I like some fiber wire. We're gonna lose some tools today. That is where we're going. I probably have some sniper rifles. Yeah, here we go. This is the Wallow snipers. Now, ideally, we'd want something that breaks down real nice, right? See, these big solid body things, they can be a little tricky. Let's grab a classic, the Seeger 300. It's the only tool you'll ever need. And my gear capacity is 12. What's in this supply crate? Hard to turn down trank gun. I don't know that I want to bring the trank gun with me, but I definitely want that. So when you lose a campaign, you lose all the stuff you have on you. So that's why a lot of these cases are empty, is because I have lost a lot of gear. I probably want like a silenced pistol of some description. Looks like I don't have a ton of silencers. Got that nice ICA chrome. Yeah, that's another 2 capacity. All right, this looks pretty loaded for bear, huh?
Yeah.
Got ourselves a couple of guns. We can take on an extra objective here if we want to be like, if we want to really get paid. A prestige objective. Kill someone with a katana. Kill one of the targets with an ice pick. Silent Assassin is a strong. I mean, fuck it. We'll try it. I used to be good at video games. I'm probably still good at them, right? There's no reason to think anything's changed.
Yeah, I feel like you're still good at them.
Do I want to take that dark gun, maybe?
Which one of us defeated Bowser King of the Koopa last week? That was you.
It was me, but I did. But I only got there with a tremendous amount of assistance from you. So.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm here to assist. By assist, I mean heckle.
Yeah.
And by heckle, I mean make comments without having any knowledge of which to base those comments. But doing so very confidently.
Alright, we're just going to head up into my house and pick up a couple of things. We're going to take a banana. Banana's coming on the road with us.
Alright. Does the banana? What use does the banana have?
Oh, you'll see.
Does it restore health?
No, that is not a... This is not an eat food to restore health kind of game. I want to say...
A lot of boxes in your house. You have not moved in.
Yeah, well, these are places where I can... Yeah, I've earned some kind of decoration, and I just haven't bothered to set anything yet. So let's see. Some plants.
That's sad.
This is cool. This is cool. We'll set those there. The thing is, you are all like, hey, pay attention to all this garbage. I was going to like try to play the video game a little bit, but you're right. We should just dick around and not really like...
I just feel like I thought it was environmental storytelling. I feel like Agent 47? They got the number right?
That's correct.
I feel like Agent 47 is kind of lonely. Is the vibe I get.
And I am wearing, of course, my most incognito suit. Nobody's going to think anything weird about a guy running around dressed like this. So let's get in our speedboat and speedboat all the way over to Miami.
All right, this is the game with all the outfits.
It's a game with many outfits. Yes, that's true. This is going to be so embarrassing.
I have a question for you while we're on the loading screen.
Yeah.
Is the Hitman movie good?
You know, I've never seen it. No. I'm going to say no. But I think it's at least possible that I'm wrong. I've never heard anybody say a positive thing about it, which leads me to believe that it probably is not. Okay, so...
Welcome to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
We have been informed that the Syndicate is currently in operation here, but you know what to do. But this is not going to be easy. Previous actions have put them on high alert, so you need to be tactical.
Look at how blending in I'm doing right now.
Yep.
All right, that's enough blending in. Time to continue blending in, but elsewhere. All right, so there are two members of the syndicate. They're just going to be randomly chosen people on the map. That's how this works. Each of these maps is like its own little intricate clockwork world.
Yes, I remember you telling me about the Hitman series being about
Tailor-made, sir.
gaining mastery over the environment, over the clockwork, and
That lady right there.
learning is one of your people. Okay.
Normal. Just be normal. Everybody be really normal. Yeah, you can see on the map, she's on the little mini map down in the bottom left. She is marked as a target. So, our prestige objective is to get the Silent Assassin rating on this mission. In order for that to be the case, in order for us to get rated Silent Assassin, I must kill nobody except the targets, which is going to make eliminating guards with the sniper rifle off the table. I have to not get caught doing any crimes by anybody who survives to tell the tale.
Okay.
And I need to either not get seen by security devices at all, or if I get seen on the video cameras, I need to erase the evidence.
Okay.
So for the moment, I'm just following this lady. I'm just learning her routine. There are corners of this area that she could run into. Like if she had turned left up here, there are places where she could run into where I could just drop her and call that good. If her body gets discovered after I kill her, that will be a problem for my don't get caught with crimes objective.
Yeah.
So I do need to take her down in a place where I can like hide her body before anybody sees it.
So what are some of the other crimes you can get caught doing?
Trespassing is a big one, being in a place you're not allowed to be in.
Okay.
Stealing objects. People don't like it when you take things that belong to them. General menacing. You know, obviously a murder is a crime, but so is an assault, so is pointing a gun at a person.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's a loop. I think that's where she goes and what she does. All right. So there's this bit where she's running over here that I feel like could be an opportunity. She's kind of alone over here.
Sir.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the body, but I have thoughts. So
And there's that water. Just throw her in the water.
we're going to select this banana, and then I'm going to remember. I'm not going to remember. I'm going to look up my keybinds because I don't remember them. How do I'm looking for place. I got item placement is caps lock. Of course it is. That makes perfect sense.
Does it?
Place this banana carefully here. All right, you ready? You ready for some criminal mastermind shit? Where is she?
Okay.
The Hitman can't navigate objects. Okay. Here we go. So I'm watching the mini map. I'm navigating by instruments here because again, there's. So the thing I didn't explain is she has a dot over her head when we look at her in the world. That means she is aware of our identity. Like if she sees me, she will know. Oh no, that's that Hitman. Oh no, if that security guard is still over there at that corner, he could ruin everything. Buddy. Come on. Oh no. The worst possible thing is occurring. Okay, he walked past it. All right, maybe we're good. She's also going to walk past it. I'm an idiot. Oh, look at that. Some kind of noise. You better go investigate that. What could that possibly have been? Got her. Okay, we're just going to sneak around here. We're gonna get out the pistol. We're gonna shoot her.
Okay,
in the
she's
head.
not dead yet. Okay.
Get back to the safe house.
Ah, shit. Somebody could see the body. Okay, dump her quickly.
Hey, I need some help here. I saw the guy having a I'm not gonna get far without a description. What can you tell me?
Okay, shit. All right, well, that guy is currently reporting to that
Yeah.
guard over there what we look like and the fact that we have a gun. So that's very bad for us. I think we're just gonna... It looks to me like the mission is in a fail state. We do still have another target, but I think this is a... oh, shit. There was a security camera over there, and I was not paying enough attention. Alright, the mission's in a fail state, but if I escape from the map before I get murdered, I get to keep my stuff at least. So we're just gonna find our way over to the front gate here. I believe in this like hardcore mode that I've got the campaign mode set in right now, the prestige objectives are non-optional.
Okay.
So I chose an insanely difficult one there, figuring either it would make for great footage or it would be a really fast reset. Hey, check it out. A stash. I'll just, you know what? I'll take a kitchen knife just in case. Just in case we need, you know, a knife to make it out. It looks like we're gonna be fine. It looks like we're gonna escape. I mean, everything's X'd out, right? It's telling me... I mean, maybe we could just kill the other target. It makes me worried that eliminate syndicate members is a big X in the top left corner there. But the guy's not like leaving the map or anything. Maybe we can still get him. It's been a minute since I played around with this. All right, even if I can't necessarily succeed at the mission, it's a matter of pride. We're killing that other person.
Okay.
So according to the map, he is in this building. He's above us. He's on the top floor of this building. He's like up on the roof. The guards probably have a description of us. So we just got to be careful about that. I'm just going to run into the parking garage here and we're going to figure this out. This seems like the safest approach to me, better than going through the doors. All right, so one thing that we're going to need to do is get a different outfit. Like I'm saying, the guards have a description of our current look.
I'm here now.
I have a plan now. I have a brilliant plan. So a big part of this game is like learning the maps, right? You see this security office here, locked with keycard locks. Modern security systems, very difficult to defeat. However, I happen to know that there is a fuse box with a power breaker over here. So we're just going to partially turn off the power. And if you look at the mini-map...
Yeah.
This guy's like, what the fuck? Who's messing with the power?
Oh, what am I supposed to do with that? It looks like an octopus. Oh, man. Oh, this is a mess. I can't do anything with that.
Let him just flip that back up. And then we will donk him. Take his disguise real quick. Take his security card. Grab his body and just move it in here, and there we go. The perfect crime. Nobody knows nothing, and now we just look like a guy who's definitely allowed to be in the place we're in. Also taking his gun, because it's a bad idea to leave a gun on the floor. Okay, that's the kind of thing that gets people's attention. So, there is another person inside here, but this guy is asleep. That's his whole deal. He's just always asleep. There's a stairwell. You know what? You're gonna keep napping. we're just gonna drag this guy into the stairwell where he's a little bit less likely to get stumbled upon.
Yeah.
Got a big old equipment container here. There you go. Nighty-night, friend. And then, while I'm here, this is the security office. I'm just gonna fuck up their security system. Let's erase those recordings.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Classic man hitting right here. Too little, too late? Yeah, probably, but I'm just flexing. I'm shaking the rust off. Employee access only, huh? So I'm not actually allowed to be up here in this outfit, but it's fine. If we get caught up here dressed like this, they'll just try to like escort us out, I believe. And we will make a play when we have to make a play. Okay, that bathroom seems like an okay place to hide a body. Should we need to hide a body all of a sudden? It's a thing that occurs sometimes, you know? That guy over there. Hey, buddy. I want him to like see me a little bit. You know, there are different layers of getting caught here, different levels. There we go. You see that indicator of awareness. I'm waiting for him to turn his head a little bit. There we go. Uh-huh. Yep. Want to get him close enough that when I make a noise out here, he's the one who hears it and comes to respond. I'm going to wait for him to turn around.
Whatever.
Watching him on the mini-map.
What?
Man, we might have a situation. We'll check the perimeter. Over.
This is not ideal. I can't quite see. Okay. He's going into the bathroom.
Slightly in.
Just
What?
shh. Just sit down. Just be quiet.
Would it help you see if you could see through walls?
No, that would be some cheater bullshit for children. Agent 47 does not need to be able to see through walls because he is a grown-up who plays games like an adult. You can navigate by instruments. That's fine. Okay, oh, that guy. Okay, so even if you're, outfitted appropriately, some people, they just know better. Some people know the faces of their coworkers. Some people recognize that a big bald dude with a barcode on the back of his neck may be like a suspicious person. So anybody with the dot above their head, we must be careful of.
Yeah.
All right, one more floor above us. Just got to figure out a way up onto the roof. So roof access.
Quite unfortunate.
I don't remember the top floor of this map very well.
It's Ben Wheeler down at the Bayside Center.
But I am fairly sure that there is just a roof access stairwell somewhere.
Well, you look well prepared.
I mean, we do have a map. I suppose I could be looking at the map right now.
Who's playing? Samhain is playing. SB is playing. I'm not playing.
Okay.
I could
stairs
not.
up over there, other side of the conference room. There are people conferencing in the conference room, but I'm allowed to be here. This is normal for me to be here.
There are too many buttons for me to play something like this.
Okay, the roof access is in the maintenance room. Is there anything fun in the maintenance room for us? Some wrenches and shit. Okay, doesn't really look like it. Let's find the target, do the thing, and then leave. And that'll show everybody. That'll show everybody that I deserve to get mission rewards. As you can see, security here takes shit pretty seriously. Hitman is a game where the gunfighting is fairly deadly. You do not really want to get into a gunfight with people.
I appreciate that about it.
That guy is a knows his coworkers sort of fellow.
Yeah.
Okay, he's walking away from the door though. shit. So you can see on the mini map that there are more people inside who will be able to see through our disguise. Oh, but the target is about to just walk right out. Okay, the target is one of the security guards. I mean, he's kind of just like right there. I don't trust myself to hit that shot without making all kinds of weird noises. Can I get up here? I cannot, and I did not bring any lockpicks. What a big idiot. There's more people walking out. We just need a moment where dropping this dude is not going to start World War III on top of this building. Okay, let's take cover in the gym for a second. So our man is checking in with his coworkers here. Yeah, just having a little chat. Oh, he's coming in here. Okay. Just gonna fucking... God damn it. Okay. It's all fine. Everything's fine. This is all fine and good and normal.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? We're just gonna get out of here before anybody cottons to that.
Met a couple of ex-potato buddies.
Professionalism. Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
You one of those Kronstadt guys?
Shit, that waiter knows that we are not the guy that we're pretending to be. This is I've run into a bathroom.
Stop it. For us,
Excuse me. I'm just gonna...
What the?
Okay. All right. So some things have gone awry. You might say that the things have gone awry a little bit, but the thing about this is we're simply not going to stand still long enough for consequences to catch up to us. That man is dead, and that's what I care about.
So something that I'd like to talk about.
Now we're leaving the map.
I'd like to talk about with this in the context of like Thief, because we've been playing Thief again a little bit. And Thief, when something goes wrong, it goes wrong for a little bit, but not like... There's kind of a gleeful panic when things go wrong here. And I think that really gives it a lot of spice, a lot of like narrative arc and energy, and I guess what I'm saying is, both these games are stealth games about doing crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like there's any lineage here?
Well, yeah, of course. So to be clear, I think
you want to talk about that lineage?
No, I think you are the one who
Okay.
should have to vamp and fill. Because I'm the one who's being embarrassed as bad at video games. No, I do think that Hitman is an MSIM in basically every way that matters. These modern 3 Hitman games especially. So, yeah, I think there's a pretty direct lineage from the one thing to the other.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, objectives are hard. Here's the thing. I'm going to go take the campaign mode out of fucking hardcore badass mode. We're going to play like people who are bad at video games. Which is to say, honestly. I'm going to have to remember how to switch it back over, is the problem. There are a lot of little buttons and controls down there in the safe house. I'll find it. We'll find it. Probably somebody knows.
As you failed your campaign 47,
I bet it's this
the
thing.
syndicates got away.
Aha.
However, I'm sure you learned a few useful tricks.
This will remove
Let me
all
know
of your
when
currently
you're
on
ready to take on
Freelancer
a new
tools. You know what? That's fine. Okay. So, the items that we brought with us, we kept the stuff that we had on us because we left the mission instead of dying. Let's start a new campaign that's not in hardcore mode. like a normal, you know, thing.
Okay.
Leader of a PsyOps syndicate. So you get objectives that are sort of like poetically appropriate, which reflects the way that the real game missions are constructed.
Okay.
So if this is a PsyOps, you know, you get missions to like blind targets and destroy cameras and stuff. We are not going to do that. The Transporter. Leader of an organ trafficking syndicate. I don't know Ambrose very well, but let's do this. This one seems fun. Missions that I can actually complete. So first of all, we're in a situation here where failing a mission will not fail the whole campaign. So
Okay,
that's
that
good.
helps.
That's good. Let's go to Ambrose first because it's the map that I know the least. So, bonus pay for poisoning a target with a sedative, taking down a target silently with a rare or better melee weapon. All right. So you'll see these prestige objectives not dovetailing particularly well with that stuff because they want me to kill the target with various types of guns. I'm gonna go put this rifle back. We're getting that silent melee kill. Put my gun back. I think actually you can just drop stuff on the floor, and it will get it'll get put back automatically. But I'm gonna do it by hand just to be absolutely sure. Okay. What's still in my inventory? Basic gun, fiber. We don't need the fiber wire probably. Okay. And then I don't know this gun belonged to one of those security guards. That's fine. A gun's useful. What do we want to add to our kit here? A proximity explosive? A lethal syringe? You know, poisoning is useful sometimes. It's not going to be useful for this mission. So, we need to bring with us a rare melee weapon if we're not confident that there's one on the level. You know what? This fantastic burial dagger is better than rare. We could bring the Masamune. Let's go burial dagger. This will be the overly dramatic weapon of choice here today. We are going to go upstairs and grab another banana. As you saw, banana can have a lot of utility in a world that essentially runs on cartoon logic. And then I think maybe we have some gear capacity, but like I think these are the tools, right? These are the tools of the trade. This is what we need.
So you can use them to make people slip.
Yes, that's the funny, hilarious thing is you can put a banana peel on the ground and people will slip on it. Haha.
Can you call someone on it? Is it a phone with a peel?
Bon voyage, 47.
I have never been able to...
Ring.
Yes, I've never been able to activate a banana phone in a Hitman game. I'm not saying that it's out of tone, because I don't think it is. But no, that's not this banana, at the very least. This is not a bananular phone. I see somebody is asking, will I play Curious Expedition 2? Probably not.
To Ambrose Island.
We're pretty far past like the sort of the, I don't want to say the point of relevance, but you know, at this point that's a pretty old game, and I don't. Probably not is what I'll say. But you know, it's not impossible.
Yeah, the timing of your job is really difficult. Because you try to pick things that are, you know, people are going to be interested in watching in the now, or things that are
old enough. Yeah,
yeah.
to generate some interest. Because something can absolutely be old enough. Is this guy... Okay, he's looking away. I'm just going to pull myself up over here.
Like, I don't think anyone was clamoring for a let's play the 3 Thief games, but, you know, it seemed like a good time for it.
And we have a larger sort of like contextual thing going on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag this body over into this corner. I was really worried there. He started to roll as I put him down, and I was really worried he was gonna roll off the dock and drown. Okay, because I don't want to be responsible for the death of some random engineer. That's not what Hitman's all about. Okay, so our target is inside this work site. This looks like it might be a relatively easy one. I'm probably allowed in here.
You don't have the right clearance. Can't let you through. Sorry, sir.
Damn it. Okay. Apparently I work outside the work site. So we're going to need to find a sneaky way in, or we're going to need to form a distraction and drag some guards away from one of the entrances, or I'm going to need a better outfit that has access to something. Let's look around the back. Let's see if we can get around the back side here. We do have a security camera. You can see the grid cast by the security camera. It does look like on this side we might be able to just hoist ourselves over a fence or something. It's way less observed. Just stay low in the plant life. Okay, there's barbed wire, which it's not a surprise exactly. If we had a crowbar, we could very loudly pull all this wood away from this window. What do you got here? Like a little bullet hole. Okay, so there's some prisoners in there. I guess I could see why they might not want people just like poking around inside there. The roof of this building is too tall for me to just hoist myself up onto. But it looks like our target has... Okay, our target has moved out. Our target's going for a little walk. Okay. I got caught by the edge of the camera there.
Strictly on the book.
Who is it? One of these guys? It is. It's that dude. All right. Well, there's a lot of witnesses to his current position.
Yeah.
But we might be able to make something happen here. I don't know. I was going to say we can make some noise in the bushes and try to just drag him down here, but that's not going to work.
Not worth the hassle, man.
Hey, if I make a weird noise in here, what happens? Who comes to investigate this?
Hey, check that out. Gotcha.
Oh, I can't be that lucky. Our target just got just got that delegated to him.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the Syndicate.
I'm just gonna
You should get back to the safe house. I'll contact you later.
climb down here and yeah. How the hell do I get out of this map? I mean, I think I'm just gonna change back into my normal clothes and go back over this wall, and yeah, nobody saw nothing. The perfect crime.
Good job. Good job, sweetheart.
So now, Amabel, the question is,
Yeah.
how much greedier am I gonna get? Because there is a courier running around with some of that good loot buying currency, and like, we are earning by doing our objectives and everything.
Yeah. We have a question from the chat. Why is there an X on the rare melee kill?
Because that doesn't say kill, it says takedown, and I forgot. It means we needed to knock him unconscious with a rare melee weapon and then kill him. And so I did not do the thing right because I brought a bladed rare melee weapon. takedown is a word that it has a specific term, like sort of term of art meaning in Hitman, but not really in the normal English usage. So damn it. There's an X because I did not do the thing that was being asked because it was different than the thing I thought I was being asked to do. Boy, that lady with our money is really walking around in a lot of heavily peopled areas. You know what? Why don't we just call this good? I'm gonna take the sort of mid-sized L on this one, and let's get off of this island. And I will try to do a better job man-hitting on the next thing. But we're gonna take any kind of success for the moment.
Yeah, that's a good point, Stephanie. Often I feel there's no difference between murder and the bone deleter. I wish that caught on. I would love to play a game called Bone Deleter where you just are deleting bones.
So there's a boat over here that can serve as an exit from the map, but it's locked, and I don't know where the keys to this particular boat are. There is also an open exit over there, but I don't know. In fact, that's the only exit that doesn't have a lock on it. But I don't know if that goes through. Like, am I allowed to be over here? A very heavily armed man just came from this direction. It's my only concern. Hey. We found some cash in a little box in the jungle. Nobody's ever gotten into any trouble taking money that they just found lying around.
I saw Akka pacing around like a tiger in a cage.
Okay, listen. I'm taking a completed mission. I'm taking evidence that I still have something going on here, and we're gonna do a good job on the next one. That's what I'm creating, a progression.
Yeah. I'm going to step aside for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
Don't say anything mean about me.
Wow, this is a very grim time indeed. So, that was a pretty professional thing. If I had properly hidden the body somewhere, we still wouldn't have been Silent Assassin, because I did get captured. I got clipped by that security camera, so we would also have had to go and delete the security footage, and I don't know this map well enough to have a good sense of where to do that. But overall, that was just it was a really easy one, and I'm okay with just taking the really easy win. And the game's loading tips are trying to entice us back into hardcore mode.
You've prepped the next assignment.
Okay, so now we have a couple of maps that I am much more familiar with. Kill somebody with an axe in Chongqing, or go to Paris. See, you can see the silent target takedown thing. It shows a hammer, too. It shows a weapon that you can't kill people with. What are my prestige objectives that are available here? An unsilenced pistol kill, a collateral kill, an assault rifle kill. So how do these dovetail with our objectives here?
I have returned.
Welcome back. I think we're going to Paris. We're going to get into some trouble in Paris. Once again, we have the option of a silent target takedown with a rare melee weapon, and I'm going to remember what that means. In addition, we can get a fair amount of extra cash by getting an unsilenced pistol kill or an assault rifle kill with an epic or better weapon, or kill a target and one additional non-target individual in an accident.
Okay.
Timing is of great importance. You know? We're going to go for it. Do I have a blunt? I'm not sure if we have an appropriate weapon for this knockout thing. Okay, my Tonfa is rare. This particular baseball bat is rare, although I don't necessarily think it's a good idea to try to carry that around. Yeah, this will work, though. All right, an Okinawan Tonfa. Very important that it be specifically from Okinawa. sedative pills, which I'm sure we'll get some use out of later. I do not want to equip these right now, I don't think. So we have 2 targets. We do have a dart gun over here on the wall. Yeah, I'm invested in making a little bit of money. Let's bring our dart gun. So this is an emetic dart gun. It's filled with a poison that makes the target extremely nauseous.
All right.
Very fast acting. Do I have a silenced SMG that is at least rare? Yeah, okay. Let's bring this. This is my in case of trouble gun for this mission. Because we have an objective to kill guards with an SMG. So if stuff goes sideways, we can at least get paid. And you know, we're pretty much at our gear capacity. Let's just hold on. Don't leave home without the lucky banana. I always press the wrong button. Okay, there we go. This game has a lot of buttons.
It does have a lot of buttons, yeah.
You'll notice that there was a thing actually assigned to caps lock, is how many buttons this game is using. Hey, this is a place where our choice of suit may actually blend us in.
Okay.
Hey, great question in the chat. Is an uncooked fish rare?
Yes?
Do you do that? Can you order fish rare?
Welcome to Paris. Intel tells us that there are syndicate members in the area. I trust that you can find them and eliminate them. You know what to do, 47.
So, we've been invited to this this fashion gala event. Okay, this lady's describing it.
Sanguine owner Victor Novikov's business philosophy.
I'm helping.
Make it big, bold, and impossible to ignore. And with newly appointed head designer cut.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Real considerate. You mind staying out of my shot?
I'm used to hearing fish called raw when it's uncooked rather than rare.
Right?
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to San Quentin.
So from a technical perspective, we don't really talk about video games in this way very often, but from a technical perspective, I do think it's easy to overlook how impressive some of the things they've pulled off with this game are. Like, this number of functional NPCs in an area and stuff is not.
They're so thin looking.
This is not a small deal. This is really something. All right, one of our targets is right nearby. Valentin Robert, standing at the window. So you can see here, whenever that little white circle is around us, that means we're we're stealthed effectively. You can blend into a crowd and lose people in that way. This is our man here, Valentin Robert. I'm doing very normal stuff, walking around this party. Okay, so he comes outside for a smoke.
Who the hell are you?
Shit, that security guard wandered right into our... we were blending in, but he walked basically right into us. So he's going to have questions, and we don't have any answers for those questions. So I'm just going to lose him, and he's going to forget about us.
We all know how much you love the spotlight.
Shoot, I ran into the wrong room, but I think we're so far away. Yeah, we're good. Check out the fashion show. Look at all the fashion that's happening.
So 2 things I want to say. First of all, I know this is not terribly kosher to what we're doing right now, but so apparently rare refers to it is cooked if it's rare. It's cooked to some degree.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that because I'm a big dummy.
How are you, sir?
Secondly, I appreciate that this Paris level, as far as I can see, is this fashion show. Because I was worried it would just be the the Arc de Triomphe across the street from the Eiffel Tower or something. And this does not seem to be that case.
You're saying a sort of a cartoony representation of. I don't. What are you talking about?
I mean, I like that this Paris level, as far like it's this and not like a bunch of landmarks strung together.
So he does go up to the bar and like, I don't know. It's not clear to me if he orders a drink. He doesn't get one. He comes over here and he sits down for a bit. Are there chandeliers in this room? There are. Ooh, he might have walked up to the bar under that chandelier. Amabel?
Yeah?
I might have a brilliant plan.
Okay, awesome. And cornflakes, I'm not taking the rare melee fish way too serious. It's just I'm easily distracted and like food, so it's just kind of activated my hyperfixation.
This is not totally ideal. Do these doors close? No, I do not seem to have the ability to close these doors. So what I'm thinking is if I can get a place where I can like release that chandelier from its prison while he's underneath it, it will kill him and other people. It's a large chandelier, and it looks
collateral accident,
and it looks pretty sharp. Yeah, I think we can make this happen. Just make sure that my correct gun is equipped here, but I want to be taking that shot from a place where nobody's watching me shoot an SMG into the room, and unfortunately, as you might, if you look at all the people around here and you try to calculate where all these eye lines are, there's not a lot of spots where people can't see me, but I can see the chain,
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's like a spot that we could crouch out here in the garden, but I think the chandeliers are too obstructed by the drapes. This is a tricky problem. If we're over here, there's not like a ton of people actually looking this way, but that guy right there in the bow tie is looking directly through these doors. And also there is the issue of, this man is walking in and out of the room. And people sometimes come through these doors. So I guess also that. But like this sightline can be managed by standing in different places in the room. I don't know. I don't think this is viable. Where's our other target? Maybe we can figure out our other target and then she's on the top floor. Ugh. So I'm thinking maybe we figure out the other target and then we do this guy and just run. I mean, if I'm going to get caught, like as long as it works, just kill him and then run away. Like with the last guy. Okay, so this is a person who's on the very top floor of the map. We are super not allowed up there. But I have a plan. Amabel, would you have believed that I have a plan?
Yes.
This door, I believe,
very
is just
gullible.
open. Okay, all right, just close that. Keep an eye open for security devices down here because we are not supposed to be down here. Oh, hey, that lady's a supplier, a black market supplier. So
You got money? I got merchandise.
these people are the reason we're collecting this currency because we can buy stuff from them. Fill out our collection of tools. I will actually take a crowbar. I think a crowbar is a handy thing to have in your tool set. And we have the money on us for that because of that chest that we found as we were leaving the last mission.
You know where to come if you need anything else.
Also, an ICA cache, which will have something in it, hopefully useful. Some lethal poison, some emetic poison, and a fucking car battery. I'll take this emetic poison. One thing we have is ways to make people puke.
I have hardware if you're interested.
Okay, so now that we're down here, there is a stairwell that runs from the bottom floor of this, from the basement of this building. It's a servant's sort of thing, right? Runs all the way up to the top level. So we're just gonna grab this palace staff outfit. This guy's busy consoling his coworker instead of getting dressed. He's going to be rudely awakened when he goes over there to grab his clothes. This will give us some freedom. How about some more emetic poison? How about the Palace Master Key? Which is just sitting on a corner of a box down here. A handy thing to know about.
Nope, not asked. What happens if you kill the fence and take their stuff?
You can't. They don't have their stuff.
Okay.
You kill them, they just die. You can't loot the stuff off of them. Okay, apparently this palace staff uniform is like basically worthless. People dressed this way are not the crew, the staff for the upper floors. That's fine. We'll just drag this guy down here. I'm sure he'll survive this, don't worry. Nothing untoward about banging a man's head off of, 30, 40 stairs. I saw a container down here on the bottom floor is where I'm dragging him to. We'll just stash him in that. See? Comfortable. All right. Event crew. We're definitely allowed further up the building with this outfit on. All right. We're still not on the correct floor yet, but we're closer. Oh, here comes one of those couriers. Where you going, lady? So, you see how this knife has a big red exclamation point on it?
Yeah.
If we were to grab this knife at this moment, dressed like this, it would be a crime if anybody saw us. This guy right here would get real mad about it. So the game does give you a little bit of warning.
I appreciate that. There's a lot of systems here, and so giving you ways to understand those systems at a glance, I think this is a really important part of the experience of being able to play the game well,
Knock this guy out.
No, that's
To allow us to quickly knock this lady out. That's my money, thank you. And then there is another one of those tall closets in here. Plenty of room for two. And this guy's staff outfit is top floor staff. So this will do nicely. You ever think in these moments 47 considers just, oops, I missed, changing into a nice ball gown, just to see,
Yeah.
just to see how that would feel?
Yeah.
Not a single one of the games in the series allows you to wear an outfit that is being worn by a woman, even if it is the same as an outfit that is being, like, you can't steal a female scientist's lab coat or anything. And I feel like that's a little bit...
I'm surprised,
Sir,
given
please
the...
stand still. I have to do a routine check.
Right, we don't want to get frisked right now. We have a gun on us. Hold on a second, let me consider. Am I cool with dropping all of my illegal items? The tonfa, I kind of need the tonfa. Okay, we're gonna have to get upstairs some other way. I don't want to get frisked. Sorry, go ahead.
It's strange that, given the way the protagonist is fairly a cipher. Now, I've only really seen you play this version of the game, so maybe there is, there are narrative reasons or narrative complexity I'm not familiar with, but it seems weird that it has to be this Hitman.
No, he is not a cipher.
customize-
There's a considerable amount of plot and character stuff, and
Okay. I'm just saying, the next time they should let you play as a lady.
Hitwoman,
Hitwoman.
Hittran. You
Hitran.
can configure your gender identity however you want, but it is canonical that your assassin is trans.
Yeah. I know this developer. Is that the I know the developer is supposed to be working on a James Bond game.
Looking
I remember
perfectly
hearing.
normal, definitely not incredibly sweaty.
Oh shit!
Yes, that's true. They did get the James Bond license. Not sure exactly what they're doing with it. So this lady is our next target.
Why not Jane Bond? Is all I'm saying.
I think it's about time.
Double time. Get back to work.
Okay, so this is problematic. This lady's kind of hard to hit in the back of the head with a tonfa safely.
I know you had to set it up fast, but you can't just toss equipment
We've
around.
already had James Pond
Yep,
and James Bond Jr.
yep. What if James Bond was a fish?
From that thing. What if something had happened to it?
It's easier to imagine a world in which James Bond is a fish than a world in which James
You know
Bond is
what
a
would
woman.
happen, right? She would have shot the messenger. That means me.
All right, we can. I'm gonna. You may have noticed this is a trick I go back to a lot. Just
Don't do it again.
make a loud noise, and then punish people for investigating it. And I don't want to say that it's the answer to all problems, but it can be a pretty versatile.
Why is this happening?
And I might just do it like 3 or 4 times to sort of clear all the people out of that hallway. Alright, that looks like a big fucking box over there. Also, this lady seems very stressed. Oh, it's not a box. It's just like a painting or something that's like, okay, well, you live here now. We could, I suppose, for maximum safety, just hurl her over the side, but I don't know that that's necessary. So what I'm thinking is, if we can get, like, just a couple security guards out of the picture, we can clonk this lady on the head with a tonfa and be out of here before anybody knows what's up. And we could just assassinate these guards with a silenced SMG and make some money. What do you think?
Yeah.
Classic. Perfect. Flawless. Just grab that body. You know, this is a good outfit. Security guard. Security guard does work. Do I want to change right now? Yeah, let's change right now. I was considering staying as like service staff until we were done with the job. Until we were done clearing things out, so that if somebody saw me doing something fucked up, it would ruin that disguise instead of this one. But you know, we can openly carry the gun with this one to try to like set up the shot, and I do think I like that. So, I mean, right? It's not quite like the one set Collateral, but I could probably drop all 3 of these guys real fast.
Yeah.
The problem is I want her to be undisturbed. Yeah, I don't necessarily want her to be like all freaked out about what's going on. So we're gonna try to be a little bit more clever than that. Hey, I stole this bust. This'll Probably make a pretty good noise as it hits the floor. The door was closed. Sound does not travel through closed doors.
Huh.
That's not true of all sound. A gunshot certainly will, but... Gosh, maybe those guys just don't care. Also, it is a little complicating that there are now people in my hallway.
How dare they?
How fucking dare they?
How very dare they?
How very dare they? Oh, you know what? I just had a thought. I just had a brilliant plan. Okay, there we go. They got somebody's attention.
Find out what that was. Sure thing.
We got him. We got him. We got him. It's easy. Here's the thing about video games. They work like this. Uh-oh. I think that guy just... That guy heard the gunshots. Shoot. Okay, things are maybe going to get a little bit more complicated for a second here. Just a second. Just for a moment. So there's that one additional guard. Okay, he's running to get help. That's not ideal. I'm going to go hide for a second. Just...
Check the balcony.
We'll cover.
Okay, apparently, that door over there opens. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know that. They put 2 and 2 together when they when somebody opened that door and saw a man with an SMG in his hand hiding up against the wall. My plan for that one, just to let you know what the plan was to knock that lady out with the Tomfa, knock out one of the security guards with the Tomfa, sort of lay them across each other on the carpet there, and then drop the chandelier in that room on top of them.
Okay.
Thus accomplishing the rare takedown and the collateral thing. Not quite effective. The good news is that in non-hardcore mode, a single mission failure does not necessarily end your campaign. It's just now the Syndicate knows what's up. Now the Syndicate is in alerted mode. 47's having a rough day. A lot of bullets in his sort of torso region right now.
Diana, I hope your wounds are healing. But we need you back in action. Do what you have to do, and let me know when you're ready for the next assignment.
Okay, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. Here's the thing about me and how good I am. It's that I'm fine and good. We did lose some of our money. We did lose the gear we were carrying. And now I look all fucked up. But the battle rages on, Amabel. So, the leader of the Syndicate is in China. This is the showdown. It is now going to be alerted territory. They're going to be much more aware of us. Mm-hmm. And to fail here is to lose the campaign entirely. There will be 4 suspects, but only one of them is the transporter. And it sure would be sick if we could kill him with an axe.
You've done well, 47. We now have information on the Syndicate leader's current whereabouts.
Blow open a safe with some explosives, get Silent Assassin.
I've provided you with new intel.
You may have noticed that I'm not the best at Silent Assassin.
Yeah.
Fuck it. This time we're going to get it. That's my... It's a prestige objective. It's optional. It's not a big deal if we fail. We are being awarded some explosives or a flash device. You know what? Flashbang, remote triggerable flashbang, seems like a pretty useful tool, actually. All right, so we'll get some extra money if we hit the target with a sedative poison, which we might be able to do. You know what? I'll bring these sedative pills. Perhaps we will make it happen. Also, we get paid a little bit extra if we can kill him with an axe, but I don't have any axes on hand. We might be able to scavenge an axe. Axes are OSP, you know? What?
Oh, the thing Nope Nah just said in the chat. I don't feel. So I will read it so people watching this afterwards know what is being said. Nope Nah suggests that every mission I choose one weapon you take with you, and during that mission at any time I can declare that you must use that weapon. That's a cute idea, but I'm not.
What part of how badly I'm already doing are you missing?
yeah, it's.
Here we go. Smart casual. Sort of a business casual kind of vibe. There we go. This is that problem. That mask was too restrictive.
I don't think you need additional challenge at this point. It's been a while since you played this game. You're trying to ease back into it.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Amabel. Fortune favors the bald. Nobody will notice if there is nobody to notice. I picked the posters, if you couldn't tell. Those were my call. I'm getting my banana, if that was not clear. We're gonna need this banana. Going out to the shed. I'm not going to chop wood. I am going to grab my grape knife from this dartboard. Okay. A banana fruit, a grape knife, a pistol, and a dream. This is it. This is all a hitman has ever needed. Really. And hopefully we're not even going to need the pistol. All right, are you ready, Amabel? Here it is. The Syndicate Showdown.
Have a good trip, 47.
This is where it all actually matters.
I mean, I think it was Godard who said that a film needs 2 targets, a hitman, and a banana.
Famously. You know, Amabel, you know what they call me?
What?
Jean-Luc Gohard.
Okay. God, I wonder if you would like some Godard films.
Okay, I'll again with this.
They'll be a little slow for you, maybe.
What if I showed you this fucking whack ass art house shit from the 60s? That's just like a guy staring at a pudding on a counter for 3 hours.
You need to identify the target first. But watch your step. They're on high alert. It's not going to be easy. Nevertheless, we do know this. They are here for an exchange. As for the description, we know that they have grey hair. They are wearing a hat. They are sporting a tattoo and wearing a necklace. We have further intel that informs us that the target is a smoker. And we know that they suffer from allergies. I hope these tells can be used to your advantage.
Holy shit.
Godspeed, 47.
Did that lady just like... How much cough syrup was that?
Have you seen a girl around? Short hair with a bright green bag?
Sorry.
Shit. She said she'd meet me here.
She's probably running late.
Yeah. She used to be really reliable. When we were at school, she was my rock. She always let me copy her note. She would never have kept me waiting like this. Sometimes it feels like she's changed.
People change.
It's stupid, but I'm kind of scared she's outgrowing me. Like maybe she's changing, but I'm just staying the same. I'm just, I don't know, dead weight.
She agreed to meet you in the middle of the night, in the rain. No one does that if they don't care.
I guess that's true. Oh, I feel like kind of an asshole for asking her out now. She's probably ruining her shoes in this weather, just so we can get drinks.
Maybe you can pick up the tab.
That's a good idea.
Well, that was charming.
All right. Yeah, that was really charming.
Anyway, time to go commit a murder.
Okay, and the films of Jean-Luc Godard are not 3 hours of staring at a pudding.
I can't tell you how much I don't care. I love you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
so here's the bad news. All of our suspects are deep underground. All right. All right. Who's ready for figuring out how much I remember about how to access the secret lab on this map? Because here's the thing, Amabel. This is a lively Chinese city, and there's a lot of stuff going on. It is densely packed, as you might imagine. But there is a massive underground facility, research lab kind of facility, and it is highly secured. And everything that we need to do is down in there somehow, somewhere. So there's definitely a way somewhere around here. There's a way to sneak down into that alley. I'm just going to have a look around. We might need to break into this building. Well, here we go. This looks promising. The lady doesn't quite remember her code.
Definitely 01 something.
How do I drop? How do I drop? Nope, that's the wrong button. I'm remembering.
Got it. 011.
You're probably not supposed to be saying that shit out loud, lady. Nice of her, though. We'll just stop. Definitely not allowed to be in here. Okay, apparently I got recorded by a surveillance device at some point during the walk around the building, so we're gonna have to clear that up if we want to get Silent Assassin here. Yeah, I guess we'll just go down. I was kind of thinking like maybe we should try to steal a disguise from somebody out in the street.
Please follow the grey line to security check.
Those guys probably aren't really allowed in here either, huh? Those are the outside guards. So yeah, this is gonna be exciting.
Hey, it's me. Sorry to wake you up, but I think I forgot to turn off the coffee machine when I left.
I am excited.
Yeah, sorry.
You sound excited.
So make sure to
Yeah.
fire. Okay.
Alright, I have a plan, I have a plan, I have a plan. Plan goes like this. Hide behind a plant. There's like a little closet over here. She's having trouble getting a hold of her people.
Yeah, sorry. So make sure to catch fire.
Okay. Alright. Alright, well, we're inside at least. Yeah, there's a vent cover here that you can enter if you can find a way to loosen the screws. They have this whole like fancy security system that works off of like scanning these things with your phone. But you have to find a security code to plug into your phone first, I think. Let me,
Security protocol overruled.
Okay. Not for the first level. The blue ones we don't. The yellow and red ones we will need a thing. So we can just go into the security office. Obviously, the danger there is that there are... That's the security office. There are men in there with guns. But it would be a pretty great way to become a man with a gun. There's a big fucking window right there, which I don't love. Two guys. One of them's walking back and forth. And then on the mini-map, we can see there's another guy in the room, just like right around the corner to the right. If this guy walks away from the desk again, I'm gonna squeeze through this opening and we'll see what's what. Because we do have cover right here.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Okay, so he's just going over there. A lot hinges on what direction that dude in the corner is facing, the one that we can't see.
Yeah. That dude in the corner.
Oh, he's about to be in the spotlight. He's going to lose his something. Losing his cranium. Trying to keep his blood inside. But it turns out that he can't do it. Okay, he's got his back to us.
I love it when you do a serenade.
So actually, right at this moment, nobody's watching that sort of like path right through the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just go for it? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go for it.
What's the worst that can happen?
I get shot to death and fail the campaign.
I mean,
it's a compelling argument.
sweetheart,
Yeah.
think about it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Aha! Access dongle for the phone. Fortune favored the bald. Okay, I mean, this is something. This is something. Oh, this is like an exit. We go back up to the street this way. I didn't realize there was a way from the street down into the elevator shaft here. That's actually really interesting and useful. Would have been a good thing to take advantage of had I known that it was there. So I'm watching the dots on my minimap here. I'm waiting for that guy to walk back to his post. Because I don't want him... I don't know what his sightlines are as he's moving around, but I just want to be extra super careful. Because we are, at this point, very fucking deep. Hey, free chloroform. Very fucking deep in a place we are not supposed to be. There's no, like, clothes around here. Think I probably wouldn't notice if we just ran across here. Oh, look, they have a banana. We could get a second banana.
In the business, we call that an Amabel.
And who wouldn't want a handful of Amabel? Or a couple handfuls, you know? It's like a... Anyway.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's a camera in that room. That's okay. I brought my camera redistribution device. We just take the pieces of the camera and we redistribute them onto the floor. Okay, so we picked up that security dongle, but it wasn't. It was a blue one.
You don't have clearance to open this door.
Shit. Okay. Oh, there's people in that room. Okay, so we're gonna need a better security dongle to hack that office open. There's got to be one on this floor because people have to get down from here to the next floor somehow. That guy is facing more or less this direction. This would be a bad time to run. What does that say? That's the vetting office? I mean, they got computer equipment in there. Toilets. Oh shit. Open. Lady. Do not do the thing you're thinking about. Okay. That was going to end badly for her. I was trying to make her safe.
Access granted.
Okay. So we could run in through here. That is a yellow security dongle on that desk. Okay. Okay, is this guy the guy? Yeah, this is the guy who walked over here before. Ah. Also, he's a courier for the Syndicate. So these guys are studying... I don't know what the fuck they're doing. That guy's coming over here because this is where he leaves his water. Alright, we got this, though. We got this. Here's the thing about... Oh, God. People move in ways that are sometimes difficult to predict. I can't. This is such a stupid idea. Go, 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 go. Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Access granted.
It's never been easier to be in a place that I definitely will not be able to escape from if I get caught.
And we'll never have to hear the word dongle again.
I have bad news for you.
Oh, what?
There is another security level.
Yeah, I know. I just have a lot riding on this.
Okay, this is horrible. I hate how... What the fuck is that?
Right away.
That's one of our... Oh, there's people everywhere. There's people everywhere. So that's one of our potentials.
Yeah.
He's wearing a hat. What were the things? Hat, gray hair, necklace, tattoo. I mean, he's got a hat and he's got gray hair on. The other way around. The words. You heard them.
Yeah.
If it isn't working, fix it, right?
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Kind of try to just keep an eye on him.
Okay, to clarify, Nope, Nah, and Cornflakes, when the bones are deleted, no, they are still in there.
Access granted.
They're kind of pulled up, but not out.
Okay. I just hacked that thing and it made this glass panel opaque. I turned on a security shutter. What's going on in here? Oh, what's going on in here is that there's a man and he is alone. That's very interesting.
Security protocol overruled.
Okay, what if we just crawl in the vents and we kind of just like give up this whole stressful life and kind of like Charlie Kelly it from here?
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't. It's your call. It's your call.
We'll just live in the vents. I'll write a song or two about spiders.
Yeah.
Look for some ghouls. We need to get.
You have 100 more questions. Go ahead and ask.
We need to get a better look at this dude. Oh shit!
You're not allowed.
Shh. Shut the
Shut
fuck up. She's coming to investigate the sound. I managed to get his body behind the desk quickly. Just go back to what you were doing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, this should be the stuff that a Hitman movie should be.
Fuck. Okay. Hey, guess what? Now I'm you. And nobody in this facility is going to point out that everyone who works here is Chinese. Everything's fine. We're good. This guy doesn't know shit. Hi, I'm not taking your picture. I just need to know if you have a necklace on, my man.
Don't be mentioning goulash in the chat. I want goulash.
He does smoke. He does smoke. I don't think he's wearing a necklace. It's kind of hard to tell. And I don't see a tattoo. Although he's dressed very conservatively.
Yeah, you have to take him out to dinner to see his tattoo, I think.
You're going to have to get to third base. That's more than one dinner.
She's spying on us.
All right, I'm looking at him from the front. Definitely no necklace. This ain't the guy.
Sure you have any privacy.
Still doesn't feel right.
Okay, this stairwell does not go down any further. Although, hold on. Where can I get to via these vents? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Video games. Maintenance tunnels. That is a red-colored security device. Damn it.
Lazuli suggests it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to mark them as not a suspect so your map isn't cluttered.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's the thing you can do. Yeah. Smart thinking. A screwdriver. Sorry, I get very excited. Because we can just unlock this vent, physically now. But I do want to do it when there's not anybody looking directly at it from the other side. There we go. Old school hacking. This guy is just some guy. I don't know what his deal is. Okay, yeah, we should. It is perfectly safe right now. We are 100% cool to just go back up and successfully mark that dude as not the mama. I don't remember exactly how to do that. I think it's a control you have when you have your camera on them.
Don't stress about telling your dad. You already know, okay? Just focus on the job.
Yes. R. Not suspect. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Okay, so the analysts apparently are only allowed on this floor because it seemed like my disguise was not welcome to everybody on this floor below us. That's fine. We'll figure it out. It might be because I'm in a hostile, because I'm in the vent. It can be hard to tell sometimes. If I step out, okay, now I am merely trespassing, which is still bad. Let me get back in the vent for a second while I think better in the vent. So, the rest of our suspects are down here. 1 to our left, 2 to our right. We could snatch another outfit and try to blend in better down here. Although it is worth noting that we do have an objective for only using one disguise, and this disguise will work for us on all the floors above us. So if we can get this done in this suit, we get ourselves an extra $1,000.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for that. But also, this guy puts himself in position to be jumped. We could absolutely just be that man. Oh wait, somebody's coming from the other direction. Minimap. Minimap is a critical piece of tech. So I see that there's a scanning panel on the wall next to us. I haven't seen what it's for. Okay, that guy's turning around, but the other guy's coming back. They have a carefully choreographed ballet of making my life difficult. Oh, it's a TV. Okay. At the risk of making a noise here. There's one person in this room. Also, there are scanners on both of the windows.
Security protocol overruled.
Oh, shoot. That guy is coming again.
Access granted.
Okay. There we go. Alright, so this room is opaque from the sides now. I might just want to grab this dude's. I'm just gonna take this dude down. Oh, you know what I didn't think about is there's not really a great place to hide a body in here.
You can carry the body to the vent.
Yeah. I'm mostly worried about this guy seeing it as he casually walks past.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're right. I can actually move the body to the vent and dump it through the vent, I believe. If it won't go through the vent, this is going to get real embarrassing. I'm pretty sure this works, though. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go back into the control room.
That's not actually okay.
I'm pretty sure you can do that in at least some places. All right, we're gonna move this guy so that he's like as behind this console as possible from that position. Oh, it's a woman. Can't steal a hazmat suit off of a woman. Everybody would know. Amabel.
Yeah.
Gender is a fuck.
Gender is a fuck.
I'm gonna fucking. This guy's going down. Now I'm annoyed, and so this guy's lyrics is gonna pay the price. Maybe we'll take his outfit. He seems to be allowed to walk around wherever he wants. Yeah, ladies' hazmat suits have to be like tighter at the waist. It's important that you always be showing your figure. Critical stuff. You wouldn't want your work to get in the way of finding a husband, now would you?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Our gendered societal expectations are gross. Okay, well, I'm not allowed to am I allowed to take anybody's clothes? Probably not this guy's either, because I think this guy's wearing the same outfit as that dude I just took down. And he didn't drop any, like, security passes or anything. There's a military dude. We could become the soldier. There's 3 people in pretty close proximity in that room. And two of our suspects are like right beyond that rack of machines. Or maybe they're not anymore. It seems like they're moving around the floor actually. Yeah, okay, so maybe we don't need to go to this side at all, but we definitely need to end up over here. Can get vision of a couple of them potentially from here, but I'm really worried about that dude across the way seeing me if I stand up and try to do camera stuff. Gosh, you would think this is some kind of like high security facility or something. So this guy comes over here and he stands in a position where he's very grabbable, but the security guard who walks into the doorway behind him is the thing I'm really worried about. I don't want to go after him and have that guy decide that that's the moment he needs to return to the doorway.
Yeah.
All right, I have a thought. I see a thing and I have a thought. I'm going to let this guy walk away because he walks away. And we're going to go... Maybe this is a bad idea. Because that guy is right the fuck there.
Is that...
Okay. Took him long enough to turn around. Come on. Go, 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 go.
I am good at this.
Turn it back on.
On.
No, I'm abandoning the plan. The other guy's walking back. I was going to just dump him in that closet there, but this other guy is, line of sight and stuff. I don't know. I don't feel safe. And getting caught down here is like very, it's an extremely exaggerated version of the thing that it is. So I did this instead, which felt safer to me. Grab his leg. Grab his leg. That seemed like a win, and it was.
Yeah. It's just really delightful. The way you always have to scramble is because
this part of the thing. There's like 12 buttons. They all do different things.
Now, is this a play style thing, or is this just kind of endemic to the experience of the game, where things are always a little scrambly and improvised?
Oh no, that's me sucking. What you're saying, what you're saying there is me not being any good at it. If you ever watch like Hitman speed runs, it's crazy.
You have shown me some videos of other people playing Hitman badly. And I would say no one is as good at it as you are.
No one is as good at playing the game badly as I am.
And by that, I mean, like...
Yeah, see, we're totally saved by the fact that he turns to the right instead of to the left, which doesn't make any sense, but thank God he does it.
This'll be fixed in no time.
Before you resume there, the reason I always wait for them to turn the thing back on is that as long as the thing is, as long as whatever it is that turns off is off, it serves as a distraction for anyone who might walk by. And so if you leave it off, sometimes somebody will patrol into the area, see that it's off, and come to check out the thing while you're still choking the guy or moving the guy. Letting him turn it back on removes the extra layer of distraction. So, okay,
so what I was gonna say is that the way in which you, by your own description, play badly is very entertaining. It feels very much in the spirit of the game. Where I've seen other people, you've shown me some YouTube videos of people playing
That's a necklace.
Pretty badly in ways that aren't as creative and aren't as
The possible suspect
fun.
appears to be engaged in a business deal. Could be of interest.
But I needed to speak in person. It's about the possible mole. Any update? We are on it.
If that makes any sense to you.
Excellent.
It does. Sorry.
I'll be in touch.
I'm focusing here.
I'll see you.
So they're having some kind of meeting, but that's not really a handover. Like they didn't hand anything off to each other. They're both wearing hats. They're both gray hair. Like it's kind of a nightmare. The black guy has a necklace on. That was visible. And I think the guy in the gray sweater sneezed. Oh shit. Somebody saw one of the bodies. We can unplug a server rack. Shoot, I don't know what to do here. I kind of want to wait until... Like, if somebody saw one of the bodies, in theory, they might come over here and try to see what's up. And if they do, if somebody runs in here to try to ascertain the situation or wake these people up, I want to be around for that because I want to be able to, I want to control that. It doesn't actually look like anything's happening. Maybe they're just like, my lazy coworker's taking a nap. Right? We're not getting any like panic or anything. No alarms have gone off. Nobody seems to care very much. Also, it was this guy who got seen. Oh, that window there is not actually opaque. The big front window is what happened. I'm gonna drag him closer to the window so he's harder to see from in there. Let's tuck him like right under here. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Let's figure this out. I'm gonna turn this off again because I think that hazmat guy will come over.
That doesn't make sense.
Nah, damn it, it's a woman. Fuck it, fine, it's whatever. I'm gonna throw her in the thing. We have access to a military outfit. I was kind of hoping to get a researcher outfit, but all the researchers apparently are women.
Nothing I can't fix.
Whose hazmat suits are, I guess, too small for me. Maybe. Lady, it's 3 binary switches.
All right, where's...
Are you sure you're qualified to be working here? No, there's 2 people in that already. Amabel, I am knocking out too many people. It is starting to become a real problem. Oh, there's fucking guys in there. Okay. This is where we make a move. Hey, there was some kind of analyst guy in there touching bodies or whatever. That's pretty weird.
It is pretty weird.
It's all right. I'm a military guy. Military guys are allowed to be down here.
So I'm looking at the chat, and Nope Nah posted Agent 47 shaking hands with Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I don't know who that is. I don't understand. Please explain this, Nope Nah.
I need you to stand up and fight the aliens. Nah.
All my progress, Amabel.
All your progress?
They're waking these people up. I have a gun.
Well?
Amabel?
What?
Do I need to do the thing? Do you think I should do the thing? I think I gotta do the thing.
You have not found the target yet, have you?
No. Oh, actually, several of my targets are... You can notice those purple tags in the distance. They seem to be fleeing. Actually, perhaps I should... I don't know if they're running out of the mission. Diana usually gives you a message when your targets are trying to leave the map, but they might be like leaving the secure area for a moment. So I feel like maybe we should be up here. Where did they run to? They have run to upper floor areas. One of them is still on this floor, though. Yeah, I don't think they're leaving the map. I think they're just following lockdown procedures.
Security protocol overruled.
Alright, so we got a guy smoking. And this is the guy that we saw...
Smoking can be hazardous to his health.
This is the guy that we saw sneeze earlier. He does have a necklace on, I think. He's got a lot of tells. We saw him having a meeting, but I don't think it was the right kind of meeting. It was like an info meeting. But he's got all the physical tells except the tattoo, and we can't verify that he doesn't have a tattoo. I just don't see one. I mean, he seems like a strong... I'm gonna mark him. I'm gonna mark him as Prime. Hi. Oh, that guy knows that I do not work here. That is the wrong button. There we go. I'll mark him as, like, I think a pretty good target, potentially. It looks like our other targets are no longer visible. Maybe they left the map? I don't see... Oh, yeah, they're actually, like, leaving. And this guy's not, which I think means he's the guy, because we haven't gotten a message that the target is running. And Diana does tell you when the target is running, usually. So, okay, that's something. How am I going to deal with this dude? He is in a pretty secure area. I think we just got insanely lucky that he didn't get the security message. He is surrounded by dudes, though. We could just kill everyone in this room real fast. That is certainly an option.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call it professional.
Well,
but
how professional has your performance been?
What are you trying to say? Amabel.
I'm saying you're shaking off the cobwebs.
I'm shaking off the cobwebs.
You know what I feel, and you can say no.
All right, tell me.
But I feel like we should do another one of these streams next week, because this one doesn't count.
Congratulations, 47. The leader is eliminated, sending a clear message.
This one doesn't count?
Return to the safe house. Collect.
I mean, this doesn't count against you.
Oh, it certainly doesn't count against me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like this is not... This is a practice. This is a practice run of doing a Hitman stream.
This was a very bad job. I did a very bad job here. But it does look like I might get away with it.
This is a good gag, and no one but me is recognizing that, and I feel personally attacked.
Sorry, what are you doing? What's your...
No, it's done.
Okay. All the upper security, I guess, ran off with the other potential target. I don't know what happened. We triggered some kind of, like, partial security lockdown state where everybody who wasn't important left the facility. Oh, yeah, look. Okay. Here's people heading back to work. Huh. That's some weird stuff. Anyway, I did it.
Yeah. You did it.
This is not gonna... I can't get... How do I even get over there? The multi-layered nature of this city confounds me sometimes. It's a pretty cool train station.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain your bit? Is anybody getting... Is anybody in chat understanding?
My bit was because you were having some challenges in the thing. Be like, oh, this was a practice one. The real one's going to be next week. That's the bit. That's the whole bit.
That was the whole bit? Wow.
That was the whole bit. You ignored it. Everyone in chat is talking about this fictional character, and again, no one's explaining it to me. Like I asked, like to be explained, and then they're just talking about, and I don't know who it is. I don't know. Apparently, he's good at raising his daughter, and that's good. That's good. I'm glad that there's a dad showing up.
All right, failed. Except, get it? I'm a headhunting, because I shot him in the head.
Okay.
Because I murdered his head specifically. Managed to get a payout of $500, which is less than any one of our other objectives was worth. But hey, you know what I didn't do?
What?
I didn't like kill a bunch of innocents or anything. Like, you can absolutely do worse than that.
Okay.
Hey, we still unlocking various cosmetics and whatnot.
Thank you, Cornflakes. And Lazuli. Thank you for explaining it to me.
Okay, Phineas and Ferb. This was past our... We were not kids anymore when Phineas and Ferb started happening, so... I feel like internet culture is very dominated by cartoons that started when I was, like, 18.
Well done,
yeah.
47.
Children's cartoons that started when I was 18, and so I don't have any familiarity with them.
I have intel that there are more connected.
Like, holy shit, people never stop talking about SpongeBob.
And you will be well rewarded. Get back to me when you're ready.
So, when we complete a syndicate, we get a fancy reward crate. Hey, a cool kind of weird looking SMG that isn't even silenced. Well, put it on the wall. We earned it.
All right.
And, you know, over time you accumulate, you know, all kinds of things which are useful as tools, but also as trophies. And there's lots of opportunity to sort of like rise to the level of your play skill. You can see each subsequent syndicate in a campaign requires one more map completion.
Okay.
And you can only afford to fail one in each group or 0 in each group on hardcore. And you know, they all have different targets and different setups, and yeah, that's the freelancer mode for that.
Well, thank you for showing this to me, sweetie.
I know you'd only seen like little bits and pieces of gameplay here, so I thought this would maybe be interesting for you. Also, just a thing that I can play that I'm interested in because I'm feeling sick.
Yeah.
Feeling sad.
And
old and sick and sad.
Yeah. Well, this is what really attracts me to you.
I'm never doing well, but I'm not always sick. It does feel like the last year or so, like everything has started to go wrong with my body. Everything that can go wrong with a body has started to go wrong with my body all at the same time, and all of it seems to be chronic stuff that's probably never going to get better. There are some things where, like, I could lose some weight and it would help, but, like, you know, my hips are probably permanently fucked. That's a genetic thing. My respiratory system is not going to improve significantly. It's been a mess. It's been a mess, and you are incredibly caring, and you take care of me, and you don't. I'm never afraid you're gonna bail on me because I got sick, and that.
No.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
That's my super smooth seg into the ending of the stream part of the stream.
They talk about things we appreciate.
We talk about things we appreciate. Check out look at that text fading in there. That's so professional. So this is the part at the end of the stream where we talk about a thing that we really enjoyed in the past week, a thing we would like to share with others, to recommend to people. Learn you some stuff.
I appreciate you.
And if you want to see more of me, you can go to youtube.com/sbplaysgames, where there's so many hours of my fat mouth, just noises, sounds, forever and ever. It's crazy.
Sometimes I make sounds.
Sometimes you are also there making the sounds.
Yeah.
Was there anything? Did you have a piece of media or anything to share? Music?
So I can't remember if I mentioned this last time or if it was just after that, but I rewatched We're All Going to the World's Fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's real good. It's really devastating. Recommend. It does seem to be a film that cannot be perceived by cis people. Is what it seems like.
It is really weird. Yeah, how many cis people I've recommended the movie to, where they've watched it and they were like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's very strange because, like, to me it was devastating.
Cornflakes, we're talking about the movie We're All Going to the World's Fair. It's a horror movie from 2021. And
it seems like the horror parts of it, the parts where it is horror, are not perceived by, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, the film does not name or talk about a lot of the things that it's about. They're in the feeling, and if you haven't personally had that feeling, it can be difficult to understand them as referential. Like, I get it.
Yeah. But, like, I've heard people say, like, nothing happens in the movie, or it's boring, and, like, it is anxiety-inducing, like, from start to finish, and, like...
Yeah, it definitely left me feeling like somebody had dragged a rake along my insides.
Yeah. How about you? What have you seen lately, sweetie? What is good?
Yeah, nothing. I never consume media, so this is really tough because I never have anything to add. I will say I have tried a lot of things in the last, like, couple of weeks that I don't necessarily want to recommend. Things where I was like, oh, that sounds neat, and then I watch it, and it's not. Also, without naming any names, 0 names.
Okay.
I have pulled so many demos from Next Fest looking for stuff to put, stuff to do videos about on the channel, and just everything has been disappointing. And that sucks. I've played an awful lot of demos where I was like, nope, there's not a video in this, and also I am done with this.
I don't think people realize the degree to which a significant part of your work is trying things for, an hour or two, looking into things to see if they're worth covering for the channel, if they're a good fit, and, like, bouncing off of things. So you're very picky about what you
Yeah, I spend a lot of time in the research phase, and I don't, there's like a couple things going on there. First of all, it's like I don't really want to just like contribute noise to the world. I don't want to put out a video because I felt like I had to put out a video. So I want it to be something where like there is some joy for people to capture. You know, if I'm experiencing joy playing it, I reckon that's good enough as an entertainment product. But there's a lot of games I play where it's not like joy is not really the thing that's happening. Even games that I really like, where it's not like that kind of an emotional experience. And in that case, I feel like it has to be something that they would maybe miss otherwise, or like nobody needs me to cover the fucking Rift of the Necrodancer demo, right? The new game from the Necrodancer people, all of the people who are for whom that's their kind of thing, they already know about it, and every other big streamer I'm sure has done videos. So I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper than that, or find things that are like more in my niche, or it's just not my point is that it's just not necessarily as simple as it maybe seems. So I have at this point done 7 hours, I think, across a couple of sessions of demo research from this Next Fest, and I've come up with nothing that I want to put on video yet. So it's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing that's nice about demo research, at least, is that you can do a certain amount of research while engaging with other stuff. But then, a lot of like the movies and stuff I've been watching recently I haven't really liked either. So it's been a rough week in a lot of ways, y'all. I listened to a bunch of Flogging Molly for the first time in a really long time. I like that. I like Flogging Molly. This is a band that I was very much into in like late high school and early college. It was like years and years and years ago. Yeah, that kind of like Gaelic inflected punk, Flogging Molly, and like what do you call the Dropkick Murphys and stuff like that. And it is not how my music tastes have evolved, I think, in some other directions at this point, but I went back to it and it still kicks ass. Also, I'm pretty sure those dudes are like pretty rad. I think I've read some news stories recently about them getting into trouble for saying certain kinds of things at their shows, and they're the kind of things where I'm like, yeah, all right. Now that I've said that, though, I can't think of a specific example. So
yeah.
So if it turns out that the thing they actually said was something racist, disregard. Yeah, can you fill for a second? Give me a minute to like do some research. We're still broadcasting, by the way.
I'm aware. You were talking. I already shared the thing that I.
You did.
And what else have I experienced? I am reading Barnaby. I have 2 collections of Barnaby, the comic strip by Crockett Johnson, and I enjoy those very much. I'm a big Crockett Johnson fan. Really clean line work and like a lot of character and expressiveness in very few lines, and it's a real good comic strip. It's a little sentimental. It's a little probably a little too sentimental and cutesy, but it's a comic strip from the 40s. So like it's a comic strip from the 40s and during the war years, and so there are certainly some portrayals there that I would.
Yeah.
They're a little rough, but yeah, no, I'm really enjoying reading Barnaby because I really like that kind of line work, that kind of like really simple. So Crockett Johnson is the fella who did Harold and the Purple Crayon, illustrated the Carrot Seed.
Okay.
So like
All right.
that kind of work.
Yeah, that definitely communicates a vibe.
Yeah. So that's an old comic strip. I read a lot of old things. I watch a lot of old things. I'm doing a weekly movie series in my trans Discord, and we just saw Moonstruck is what we played yesterday, and Moonstruck's still real good if you don't mind the straight people and the Nicolas Cage. And yeah, and then
you can stop filling. I have some...
Sorry, I'm trying.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but it does seem like you're running out of gas. So this is not stuff that I just saw in the last week, but a couple of things that I had noted down that I intended to talk about that I didn't talk about when I first saw them, because because let's not pay attention to the details about how I first saw them or when. Blink Twice and Cuckoo are both on digital now. They're both available for streaming in a legal way that you can do that, which is the only way I would ever see a film legally. And they're both rad. I like them both a lot. Cuckoo especially. I thought was really great. So those are cool things. You know what else I saw this week that I did think was very, very good, and that I would love to share with people, is Amabel Holland released a video essay.
Oh no!
One of my favorite video essayists, Amabel Holland, dropped a new video that I thought was
I love you.
It's very good. It's a very good video. It does contain significant spoilers for some excellent movies. So, go watch Something in the Dirt because it's great, and then go watch Amabel's newest video essay, which is very significantly about Something in the Dirt. That would be my advice to you, friends.
Thank you, sweetheart. I've gotten some nice comments on that one from people. It's not... whenever I do one of these things where it's about movies or TV, it doesn't really get much traction because it's not like the other things on the channel. So it doesn't... the algorithm doesn't like it, It doesn't get shared by the places that might share my stuff, because those are usually board game places. But I've gotten some nice... You said some very nice things about it, and some of my other friends saw it and were quite... It was nice. It was nice to have the work recognized, because I put a lot into it, and I really appreciate that.
This video essay does not have any mentions of the cinematic masterpiece, The Wedding Crashers. Not because Amabel doesn't love it, but because it's simply not on theme.
Now, see, if I was going to do one about, like, a movie that I probably shouldn't like... Because, again, the thing with The Wedding Crashers, I said I liked that one joke, and the movie was fine. But you know what movie I really love? It's, like, Hudson Hawk. I would absolutely do a thing about how I love Hudson Hawk.
That's Hudson Hawk? I don't know. For some reason, your microphone does not want to capture the word hawk.
Hudson Hawk, yeah. Which is actually secretly great, is the thing.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I've seen it, and I can tell you that is not true. But it has a charm. It has a verve. There's something to it.
Well, you can tell that it was made by the writer and the director of Heathers. Like it feels of a piece, I think.
I don't know that I agree, but all right.
Also, the same screenwriter did the screenplay for the second Batman movie, the one with the Penguin and Catwoman in it. You know what I really want to see again?
What's that?
Is Mortal Engines, because I remember loving that and everyone hates it. So I want to find out, was I wrong? Is this secretly a banger and I'm the only one that knows it? or is it just bad? And I don't know. That's on the docket for me at some point.
Okay. Nope, not pointing out that for legal purposes, I would never steal a car. That's true. I want everybody, including the FBI agent who's watching this right now, to know that I would never steal a car or break a law. We're seeing some recommendations here for Calliope Mori. There's some music recommendations coming out from Bas van Duren den Hollander, whose name I hope I am saying somewhat correctly. Meowbrie sounds interesting. Has some Signalis themed music that also vaguely reminds him of Tekken for some reason. That's an interesting... I can kind of see how that overlap. That's interesting. I'm going to check that out. Lazuli's talking about Tenebrous Somnia, which is not a thing that I am familiar with. Let me type that into my little internet box over here and see what occurs. Tenebrous Somnia. You know what? That is quite a Steam store page image. A 2D survival horror game with live action cutscenes. And the live action cutscenes there's some upsetting visual effects there. That's a really interesting thing to do alongside, like, they have here like a particular creature represented in the game's sort of like 16-bit aesthetic, and then in the real footage right next to it. And it's really interesting, like the what the juxtaposition does to the way you understand the images. The one makes the other scarier a little bit, I think. Boy, this really looks like something. I don't know that... Yeah, this is being published by New Blood. Of course it is. They're doing some work over there.
What is a New Blood?
New Blood are the people who published, like, Dusk and Faith. They're the people who are publishing Gloomwood, which in theory is, going to be out at some point. Still waiting on Gloomwood.
What's Gloomwood again?
Gloomwood's Thief with Guns.
Oh, right.
It's
yeah.
that David Szymanski. David Szymanski, definitely one of the like foremost horror creators. I guess I should say, we watched a Power Pack video about games in this demo fest. As I was getting desperate, I was just like, somebody recommend something to me that I feel like. That Power Pack video is good. That's the thing I'll recommend. People go check out Power Pack. Power Pack does great work in general. And then I think maybe we're gonna turn it off there. I think we're good. I think we've done our job. I kind of barely succeeded on a Hitman thing, and I think that's the most any of us could have ever hoped for. So that's gonna be it for us for the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this has been a cool, chill time. Sorry about the surprise. It's on a different day and time than usual, but Amabel loves kickflips. That's what I think we can all learn from that.
I love what?
Kickflips.
What's the kickflip?
It's a reference to the story I told earlier. Don't worry about it. The important thing is we all love you. Or we would if we could. We don't, but we would if we could. And yeah,
I love you too, sweetheart.
Have a fun weekend. Come back later for some more stuff. And we'll see you then.